Try and do a bigger jump. Hey everybody, Joe
and Josh,
and today we have a special ballistics test that we're going to do. Why don't you tell us about what happened here, Josh?
Okay, so we made our last test and then we were contacted by Marty, who lives in Oregon, and he sent us a bunch of ammo that he carries for his 9-mac that he wants us to test. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot that into our ballistics gel and see how it does.
Yep, and we want to give a big shout out to our subscriber Marty. You know, he took the initiative. He contacted us, said, hey, I would love to see you test these brands of ammo. I don't expect you to buy it yourself, so if you're okay with it, I'll send you some if you'll test it. And he did. So we want to give a big shout out to him and a big thank you. The first two rounds that we tested were the 115 grain hard cast. That one was the Buffalo Bore 115 grain hard cast. That went 22.68 inches. And the Underwood, just above it there, went 22.64 inches. But neither of them left a really impressive wound cavity. All of the other rounds are going to be in this block right here. And the first one, I'm going to turn it up on its side, that I want to show you was the one that I was most impressed with. Generally speaking, that was the 95 grain Underwood round. So I want to show you, it almost made it through the whole first block, which is 14¼ inches. In fact, it kicked out all the gelatin in front of it, and my finger's touching it right there. My finger's touching it. It went in 13.4 inches, and it made an excellent wound cavity. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but right, this first, you know, from maybe an inch in to, let's go ahead and we'll just dive in. It's gorgeous. It just blasted it, totally blasted it. And since we're so close right now, we'll go ahead and dig the bullet out too. And we want to keep it separate because it shoots the same bullet as the Buffalo Bore. Really impressive. Almost went to the block. Then our subscriber also, or our viewer also, sent us some of the Buffalo Bore rounds, which, you know, we had tested some of those ourselves, but I was eager to test his. I wanted to see our results that first time were so poor that I was eager to test another one. This was the first Buffalo Bore round that we fired, and it went in 11.3 inches. It's actually just over 11.3, and it's interesting because it did this exact same, where you've got the center piece there with some jean material on it, and then you have the actual bullet. And why don't we put it over here so we don't get them confused. But that 11.3 inches was a lot better than what we had, the results we had when we just shot it through a sweater, and it didn't look like it had really come apart in the wound channel. And I just cut into it, and all I'm seeing is denim material. We shot through 4 layers of denim. And you can see the expansion. Here you have the Underwood, here you have the Buffalo Bore, very, very similar. And so we were so like, okay, that's not what we expected after our test the other day. So we went and got one of ours, and we tested it and fired it into there. There you go. Okay, put it by the other Buffalo Bore. And that one, it went in 10.7 inches. So you take the average, you're just right at like 11 inches. Anyway, we'll have final measurements for you. Thanks for watching. I gotta pee. So let's turn the camera. You want to see that? Okay. Josh, go away.